guys, it's Nick here, and I'm feeling very frustrated at the moment because I'm not gonna lie, I seem to be in the middle of a bad anxiety flare-up. Well, maybe not a bad one compared to some of the flare-ups that I've had over the last couple of years, but this has been quite a frustrating one. I always get frustrated when my anxiety flares up because obviously it's something that I've had since I was a very young girl, probably about 8, 9, 10 years old. And it's something that I've pretty much decided I don't think it will ever go away for me. I think it's just something that I'm going to have to learn to manage and live with and do the best I can with however I'm feeling at any given point. But if you've been watching this channel for a while, then you'll probably know that I've been taking antidepressants for the last couple of years. Not so much because I've had depression, although I have had quite a lot of bouts of low mood, but I think it's mostly for me being about helping me manage my anxiety and some of the OCD type tendencies and germ phobias that come with that, such as, the constant hand washing and the not wanting to pick things up that I drop on the floor without wrapping my hand in kitchen roll or tissue first, something like that. And up until the start of the year, January time, I was really considering that now would be the time for me to reduce my medication. Like I said, I've been on it for 2 years now. I've had to switch medications once because the ones that I was on originally didn't feel like they were working too well for me. And since then, I felt a lot brighter and a lot happier. And I was so ready to tell the doctor when my prescription is up for review at the end of the month or whenever I run out of my current batch of tablets that I was ready to try and reduce the dosage of these tablets. I'm slipping back into the habit where I don't really sleep at night because I'm awake having so many thoughts and feeling so anxious, and I don't even... Sometimes when this happens I know what I'm anxious about, like I've got a job interview coming up or a family party or a big social event, and these kind of things can make me quite anxious, but I don't even know what I'm worrying about particularly that's keeping me awake. It's just that my head is so full of thoughts at night, well, during the day, but it bothers me more at night obviously because I'm trying to go to sleep, and my head is just so full of thoughts, like not even any particular thoughts because there's so many of them that I can't pick them apart and know what I'm worrying about so much. And I'm having all these feelings that I'm a bad, horrible person and that I've upset everybody and let everybody down. And obviously, the more I think about the fact that I'm getting anxious, the more anxious it makes me. And it's just this really vicious cycle. And it's just frustrating because I was so ready and felt in such the perfect place to start trying to reduce the med. I know that some people, when they go on anxiety medication or, medication to help with depression and low mood and that kind of thing, that they choose to stay on it for life and everything, and that's something that I would consider and I'm not against if I feel like it would help me and be the right thing for me to do, but at the same time I feel like I owe it to myself to try and come off or at least reduce the dose of these meds before I sign up to a life on them forever, I have a couple of weeks worth of meds left, so I have a while to decide what I want to do, but as excited as I was to be in a place where I felt like it was ready and it was time to reduce the meds, I really don't want to risk coming off them too soon and being like I was before I went on them, to the point where I couldn't sit still. I would just pace the house and cry because I was so anxious about everything, and I couldn't, sit and read a book or sit and watch a film or do anything even for enjoyment that I liked to do because I was just... everything was a trigger. At the same time, I don't want to stay on them for longer than I need to out of fear that I might end up like that. Part of me is tempted just to say, do you know what, I'll try it, and if it doesn't work out then I'll up the dosage back up, and then part of me is thinking, no, just wait, just that couple more months and just see how you feel at the end of that. It's an awkward one because I kind of want advice on it, but at the same time I know it's not really something that other people can advise me on because I have to do what I think is right, and only I know how I feel inside and only I know if it's going to be manageable or not. I think it's probably for the best that I stay on them for a while longer just to make sure, and yeah, I'm disappointed and that makes me anxious in myself and I feel like I've let myself down because I was doing so well, but at the same time I know I haven't, and I know it's important to get this right so that I don't end up regressing because I'm too proud to sort of say, well, it was right but now maybe things have changed and maybe it isn't, and I just want to make sure I get it right, and it's so difficult. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person to have ever felt like this. So this is my third attempt at filming this video, and I think it's actually gone okay this time. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, then don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.